inside SB Ballard Stadium since this morning and looking forward to get this one started. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Appalachian State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a man, it's Swan. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Monarchs offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes a grab for a big play. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Leaves it with the running back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. it's Swan. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Finds his tight end. Plows through the defense. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Monarchs will hustle to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. Oh, sweet feet! Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. He'll pull it on the read. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's locked. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Monarchs have their offense in high gear.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Monarchs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes with the return. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Spins away from Watt. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Trying to get the corner. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. play. This time they knock it down behind the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Swan. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Caught close to the marker, it's Barnes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Oh, better look out! This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Stroman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Swann. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Roberts. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, App State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Roach. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Roach. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. A pickup of 5, marching at the 36-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw on first down. Working on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that is enough.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Roach. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Norfolk. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's Roach. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll go to the counter. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Looking for room, it's Roberts. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Back to throw, it's Swan. Got it in the middle, it's Dozier. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Touchdown, ODU. They take the lead with the 6. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gives it on the option. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Catch in the middle, it's Stroman. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give to the back. Got a little space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a crease to the left. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The inside handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's hot. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. It's good. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Roberts. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Swann. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quick pass on the fly motion. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Complete to start this drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Roach. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Makes the grab.
This quarterback looks in complete control, not flustered, end of the game situation, connecting on his passes. Nice job knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Butler. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last play.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Butler. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Quarterback on the keeper. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They marched 78 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got it in the middle. It's Barnes. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Swan. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's loose on the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better avoid.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the play fake. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Now on 3rd down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. No problem at all as he knocks it through and will go to another overtime. Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Roberts. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Hamlet. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Grabbed over the middle, it's Dozier. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tries again to get it in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Big 3rd and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. Big guy smells it. Touchdown Appalachian State. Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
Quarterbacks love finding their tight ends down here in this area of the field. Big targets in small spaces. Nice work on that TD.
Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Wants to go up top. Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling. Touchdown, Monarchs! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They need this two-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. They cannot convert. A defensive stop will end it in a two-point victory in overtime.